We going all purple.
Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bearcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So TCU's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to... out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this
heavy shoulder.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Let's talk for just a second about TCU. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team, is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Scanning the field, it's Hoover. It's complete to the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Horned Frogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give out of the gun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Now, that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Payne.
I was hoping they held that block right there.
They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it.
Take it.
He'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, you know this this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he'll bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Bearcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs to.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your play.
Got me with
that's
that
your
one.
guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Love the play by the wide receiver because he didn't get lazy. He adjusted his route accordingly, so the depth got past the first down marker. Now he's helping out his offense keep the drive.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The Bearcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out.
Why we always facing the kickers that got the boots?
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Motion from the back.
On it.
And fire to the right. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Hoover.
God dang it.
Finds his man, it's Palmer.
Do it late. He's looking left to right. Ooh, I just see that right. Somebody 66 overall is coming in.
Instead of running the ball a couple yards up
Send
the middle, now you
it.
just
Jesus
put it out
Christ.
wide, and a lot of times if you break 2 tackles, it could be even bigger.
As they get set to snap it,
And he's going against that monster.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's McAllister. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out
Go
of
to the
bounds.
quick passing game.
49.
He ain't gonna hold up.
They've got a first down here to open the period. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And the Horned Frogs are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Back to pass, it's Hoover. Throws to the tight
Dang
end.
it, he got me. I thought he was taking the crosser.
Stops the drive.
He got me.
Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass. Fires to the middle.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Trying to set up the screen. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
Nice.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession.
It's everybody.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got him, and nobody's close. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, and I wish I could tell you, Palmer, that that was a beautiful throw. And the quarterback threw it strong.
Ah, nice. My center's back. Okay.
You covered him. Like,
Boy.
He's wide open. What do you do when you see that guy that wide?
Listen, it's hard enough to cover that guy.
Difference.
Look how big he is. He's a tight end, right? He's a matchup problem anyways, but you cannot let him run scot-free.
I thought I was in for a long game.
Of the field, that's just way too easy for the quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover.
Oh, no. Wrong button.
To the right.
Oh, my God. I was trying to throw that to the flats. Flats were wide open. Oh, my God, man.
This is obviously not
I'm
a
like
great
playing
start
after
for
I
this
wake up.
quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much
God
better job
dang
with his
it.
decision making.
Opening
Perfect
play of this
read,
drive
too,
comes from
man.
the 26-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Jesus.
And the defense there goes zone coverage. Maybe
Buddy was
confused
gone.
the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after nowhere to
Get on
go.
it.
The ball is loose.
Yeah. Let's go.
The defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest.
Got enough
Let's
space.
go.
And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, TCU. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So far, this has been a most frustrating performance for this junior quarterback. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game. It has cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind and then look to get something going here.
Jeep on me and I dive like I'm
good job. First of all, keeping his eyes down.
frozen.
You can see he wanted to throw the football.
Suspension.
But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Looking downfield, it's Sorsby.
Oh, he's on. He's
There's
on.
the pressure. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Rides the back on the option to give. Now they'll really try to
Accidentally
get this
switched.
drive going. Good execution
Right when
on
he said
third
hut.
down as they have it first and 10 at the
That one guy
31.
was out of
It's got to
position.
feel good as an offense
A
knowing
linebacker.
that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll give it to the back.
I say y'all put some helmet on that joker.
3 out to the 35.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Trying to impose their will with the
There
run.
you go, fellas.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Oh.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Should have been sacked.
And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with
The
the
line
run.
is putting in work, though. I
This
love
will be
it.
the second time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, shoot.
They'll
What the
get
heck?
down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking for room. It's Mars. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
They never ran that
We're
RPO.
at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Solid pickup
Jack.
of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab. It's Mars. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Back to throw. It's Hoover. He tries to take the top off.
Let's go, man, Jack.
Inside the 15. He's
Oh,
there to
slow
make the
joker.
stop, but not before he sets
Good
up
throw,
this
though.
offense first and goal from the 7.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted. Took his shot. He is in a groove.
The Horned Frogs will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls.
Wasn't trying to score, but
Touchdown!
You want to score, but
It's still early,
I was hoping they would burn more time out.
being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone and not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. And this outing is one this junior signal caller would prefer to forget. They thought they'd be able to lean on their passing game, but so far it has been a complete struggle.
I don't know why I thought that was going to the flats.
They've got to take care of the football. And the Bearcats want to move quickly. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Now sliding to his left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. To the air, it's Sorsby. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Buying some time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to hustle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield.
Knew my safety was going to come over and get that.
And get it to the 47-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all.
Come on, 2-1. Let's
And
go.
he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Looking to fire. This one's complete. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is in.
I didn't get any animation either. I was hitting triangle.
7 seconds.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And this one is perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Yeah, Kawhi Bowen's going to do his thing, man.
Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Ever since you appointed out St. Augustine, I make sure I get into the two-back so I can get him some touches.
Kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to
Man, Monk, I ain't ready to see them way better off pass rush teams, man.
Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like
It's
to
going to be
generate
nasty.
some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted
Them
this
jokers going to be
just
putting
like
in
they
work
did at the
versus
start of the
TCE.
game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Here comes the heat. Took a shot as he threw. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead.
Yeah, man. I'm cool with Cincy not going crazy. I'm probably going to end up sending some of this, but I was like, man, they're going to mess around, come out here and be ungodly. Mess up my 10-1 record. I'm still mad I lost against freaking North Carolina. Doing dumb stuff.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. To the air on first down. Under pressure and down.
Y'all jokers. Either you gonna block or you gonna get up out of there.
Man,
all
a lot
I know.
of coaches talk about starting the
Y'all
drive
did neither.
positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were
See
looking
what
for.
man Jay got going.
To the air on
Come on.
second down.
Pimp juice.
Defense on skates that time.
Boy,
They finally drag him down at the 42.
One of the things I
Yeah,
love
had
about
him
the
a good
passing
year.
game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy.
You in the safety.
Shot plays have been there.
What you got,
He's
buddy?
taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Oh, shoot. He hesitated. Thought I could get it there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it.
That one's for you, buddy.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Horned
I don't know this
Frogs are
play.
rolling down the
I want to
field.
see.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Hmm.
Caught in the backfield, exposed.
Ain't bad.
And the defense had that one well covered.
Against a user, it'd probably be way more effective.
And listen, I know that
Got a bunch of these plays where you got two streaks in a pitch.
I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And the Horned Frogs getting set on first and 10. Quarterback making
These games, I just be cycling through the playbook. Like, let me try this.
The off-tackle play here.
Skirt. Get in there, baby.
Touchdown, TCU. And the route is on.
And he's in for his third rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see.
Yeah, that's that boy Hoover, man. He a junior too, but
Let's go.
crazy thing is I average like
They'll try to add another
it's
to
almost
their lead.
290 yards passing or something like that, I think.
And he did get that extra
And that joker on the bubble to leave. I'm like, bro, what?
They took it 68 yards on that drive.
I don't understand how they be
Unit on the field, and this defense will be called on
ready to go and you getting all the stats.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field.
I'll be out here
They didn't
slinging.
get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off play action on first down. He's going
Oh,
for the
he
big
got him.
play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just
Clearly
slipped through his
animation.
fingers.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making
Just hang on,
offense
buddy.
predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is
Nah, you don't need to worry about
by the
Hoover, man.
scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half.
Go find somebody else.
Wants to throw. It's Sorsby. Got away from trouble and got rid
Well,
of
they are in the backfield.
Looking for the sticks. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and
Man, based on the regular recruiting, I hope the portal is lit for TCU. Because I do need to try to find somebody, like another option on this QB situation. Also, some defensive players are talking about bouncing, so I see you, X. Let's get rid of it. Didn't mean to get you hit, buddy.
Couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all.
I don't really like this play design, but
they're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He didn't get
I was gonna slang it, let that boy try some up there.
Offense up at the 30. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll start this drive with a pass.
I know better. No, we can't cover man to man.
That baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Getting aggressive here and going for two.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride. So
it's crazy. I've been rushing 3 and getting crazy pressure. Then I decide to blitz back to back, and he's just sitting in the pocket.
A lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Ends it off on the counter.
Hold your block, man.
Fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking to pass. It's Hoover.
And that D lineman was cold, boy. That's the second one. He just sit there and reads.
And I tell you what, really good job by the defense. They did not bite on it, thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it, got the running back down.
Let's see if it worked.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen the punter go to work. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short
fighting in the pocket? I mean, in the hole.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think
got to keep coverages that have spies for this quarterback be getting active.
They tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Give to the single back.
Good stuff.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller, and certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to the
Hang
big
it.
tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
He had both open for days, though. I don't know what he was waiting on.
Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Please don't run that slot, please. Please don't run slot, please. Please don't run slot.
They'll leave it with him.
Oh, shoot.
He's getting ahead of steam.
That back is nice,
Though.
though. This joker stay hurt.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
Yeah, we sent no pressure.
And the Bearcats can really
attack
on this second and short. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Oh, shoot, I messed around and switched it. I'm glad I did because he read that perfectly.
Try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
On fourth down, going to the air. A shot toward the end zone.
I ain't even switching. Man, come on. Oh my God, you got to be kidding
I'm
me.
going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Going with the
Put Cavoy in that linebacker.
Advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7.
Dude, that was just trash. My guy's in perfect position the whole time. Then the last second, he just is sitting there doing nothing. Like, man, come on, bro.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense.
Basically.
And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their...
Ernie on the Jets. All the way out to the 38-yard line.
Mama, that's that man again.
15.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is.
Thought he was unblocked, but I was like, let me see if I can get something to pop.
Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk.
Yeah, he out here playing. I mean, I wouldn't say he looked like kinfolk per se, but he balling though.
Offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Tried to keep that wear and tear off of him.
Frogs have a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And that set up.
You know, a lot of times you want to buy space.
A little space and check.
Really, when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from us.
There you go. Let's get out of the box, buddy.
It's McAllister. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This offense is not
might as well stick with it.
They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here.
I wonder what Payne is. Payne must be tired or hurt or something because it's been all Kavorian.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards
Run it again.
on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Shouldn't have scored, but you know. Yeah, he ain't too fast, man.
For the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes.
Nah, he ain't too fast.
And the extra point is true, and
I think he's sub 90.
touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
If he's 90, he's like barely 90, but he ain't too fast. He run all right, though.
Start the return inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20.
All right, let's get these linebackers out of here. Let's go dime.
They had to stand by and watch that scoring margin.
Run.
Now it's up to them to find a way to answer.
Run that. I need a
They'll snap
linebacker.
it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
5.
Back to throw, it's Sorsby.
I see him out there.
Makes the catch. It's
Ooh.
Walker.
Oh.
And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
Looks as if we
Keep
have
him
an
in front
injury
of
on
you.
that
Keep him in
last
front
play.
of you.
We'll take a break to check him out.
Burns.
And the Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top.
Oh, he did
Fires
throw
to
it,
the big
too.
fella. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting
Thought he was throwing the
five.
hitch. The hitch was open.
It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one.
No match. No
Back
match.
up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Keep it simple.
Back to pass. Using his feet to buy time. The ball's free. They recover the
Come
ball.
on.
Somehow. Who knows how they got
All
that
right,
thing
now
back.
one audible, so I
They'll
gotta stick
hurry
with
to the
this.
line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
Blitz takes 3. All right, let's find out.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Oh, Lord. D-tackle and coverage. I hate those.
Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
They got no pressure.
The Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
You're sending all that and get no pressure.
Still firing
Got too many
away as
people.
they'll go down swinging. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And the comeback is on.
And that sure feels like
You lost
too
your
little,
everlasting.
too late. This offense, they
Think
need
we
to
losing
score
this
and
one.
execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. They took it
Cool,
right
cool,
down to the
cool.
wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those
Messing
extra
around.
practices and
Put
bonding
myself in a
time.
This
bad
is really a
spot.
great moment. Like, you work so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go
Rotating through.
exactly how they wanted it to go, but to
Man,
end
Mark,
on
I
a
had
high
a
note is
meeting
really
this
good. And
morning.
yes,
Jokers
while
was
we're
like,
talking
you
about
need us at
those
7. We got to do this
the free
deployment. I'm like,
vacation, the
man,
hotel,
well, 8 day
the new
time. I'm like,
spot, the new
man.
things you get to do.
I get up.
Practice is
I'm on
fine,
the
but
call
extra
for
time
6
with
minutes.
your
It's
boys.
like, hey, it worked. Everything's good.
That will last a lifetime. The bowl
Messed my whole
experience is
morning
something
up.
today in the college football
This is
playoff
why
that
I
gets
sound like I got a
overlooked
frog
a
in my
lot, but
throat. I
it
just
still
got
means
up
so
at
much
noon.
to these players. They worked so hard this offseason. You're right, it was a
24-31,
roller
3 picks,
coaster
terrible.
of a season on the field, but they got the win
That boy
here at
Barnes
the
was
very end
cooking.
of the season to earn that trip.
Thanks so much for spending some
This
time
battle.
with us.
See,
For
told
David
you.
Pollack and Jesse
87.
Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and
That
this
battle
has
ain't
been
that
another
fast.
presentation of EA
Barnes ain't
Sports
either,
College
but for
Football.
whatever reason, Barnes be feeling like he shooting up out of there. Probably that agility. It's 88 on battle that made him look a little faster coming around there. But yeah, Kavorian be looking like he cooking though. Good distribution here. I like it. One drop by Kavorian. 1 sack. Giving up. Boy, Canada and Yates was cooking. That's good. They were throwing a lot. 8 tackles for a loss, 3 sacks, no picks, even though we should have had one. And then we at least should have had another pass deflection. Is that 3? 3 forced fumbles, 1 recovery, no defensive tutties. All right, that makes it a completion of the regular season. 11-1 on the year. There we go. Nice. So next week is just the conference championship game. Oh, well, week 15. What's that, Army Navy? And then conference championship game. We are right now is it 10 seed? 10 seed. We were the 11th for a while. But we're the 10 seed, looking like LSU. They definitely could switch. I don't know what it looks like for the SEC, but looks like UT might have that locked up. And we also got A&M in there as well, Georgia. Yeah, so it's going to be stacked with SEC teams. And then in our conference, yeah, so it'll be me and Weezy in the conference chip. Mark, I see you held 4. Who's Kansas State? Kansas State holding 3. That boy undefeated at home. It's them away games that get them. All right, and then top 25, we are ranked 10. I don't think that's changing. Thought somebody had just lost, but maybe that might be a different league I'm thinking about. LSU. LSU looked like they took a loss. Did they lose this week? Let's see. They might be on a bye. Oh, Oklahoma. Oh no, they won. Okay, so those must have been earlier games. Oh, okay. I got you. Man, Taco, 3 points. Close one. Now I saw somebody else with a lower ranked team had got a good dub. I didn't catch who they were talking about. Could have just done it like this. Dang, Taco, he started throwing interceptions. That's Taco's thing, man. He mess around and start throwing them picks, and they just start snowballing. Yep, you still looking like Texas Bowl versus Alabama. The Pop Tart, let's go see. I wish they let you sort this, but they don't let you sort it. It's just stuck in this one direction. Kansas State versus Ole Miss. Let me see. Who's Kansas State? I done asked that a couple times. I don't. Oh, J Gold. Is that them? That's them, ain't it? Yeah. Cool, man. I got one more game to get in before I'm about to head back to Houston in a little bit. I'll catch y'all on the flip. Deuces.